Murda Mook versus Iron Solomon. Probably the biggest battle to happen this year next to Loaded Lux versus Calico. Calico lost that battle in my opinion, and hey, no hard feelings, Loaded Lux gave him that work. But I digress. Overrated or underrated, Murda Mook is one of the biggest names in battle rap history next to Iron Solomon. Both of them retaining legendary battles with top battlers and changing the face of battling as we know it. Love him or hate him, you can't deny the influence they've had on battle rap, and during Summer Madness 2, Harlem's Murda Mook clashed with Midtown Manhattan's Iron Solomon for an upsetting loss and less than stellar performance on Iron Solomon's part. So how did it all happen? Well, hopefully in this video series I'll give you a few insights into why I think Murda Mook is one of the best battlers around and how Iron Solomon undeniably lost this battle. But make no mistake, I am not a Mook dick rider, nor am I an Iron Solomon dick rider, and I won't hate on either like many want to do. With all that being said, let's dive into what is undeniably my biggest project to date.
They say impossible could never be done, but is it possible that I'll be the one? So any obstacle will be overcome with every chord that has never been sung. So I tell them like, I know it, I know it, I know that I'm here to stay. But what's time and where's here? You have X amount of minutes.
To get things started, we have Murda Mook, frontman for Harlem's Dot Mob, which consists of T-Rex and K-Shine and a few other people who I don't know. I've heard rumors that Real Deal was inducted into the Dot Mob, but I have yet to confirm that information. The Dot Mob is one of the most hated groups in battle rap for reasons that I don't quite understand. The origins of the Dot Mob began when Murda Mook defeated Sirius Jones and ended his third round with a barrage of crowd support.
Start seeing his dot, down on his head, down on his heart, down on his leg, down on his kick, down on his neck, down on his neck, down on his head, down on his head, down on his head.
This was one of the first battles I've seen, and I didn't know who Murda Mook was, but I knew Sirius Jones lost that battle easily. Afterwards, I looked up more Murda Mook battles and saw that he battled the likes of Jay Mills, Diddy's former protege from making the band, Loaded Lux, Joey Jihad, and someone who unfortunately named themselves Party Artie for some reason. And in my opinion, Murda Mook defeated them all. And once again, this was before I had a full grasp as to who he was. Murda Mook had something the other battlers didn't. A cadence and delivery that was clean, focused, and caught the attention of the crowd, oftentimes including them directly as much as Murda Mook's material would be directed to the crowd at large. Murda Mook was an unstoppable maven, knocking down opponents with ease to the point where I couldn't decide if he was just that damn good or didn't have decent competition. The answer was somewhere in the middle, as all of the people who could potentially beat Mook were busy doing other things. After the market ran dry on Mook battles, T-Rex stepped up and continued the undefeated winning streak until an unexpected loss against Conceited at the first Summer Madness. But we're getting off topic. Next up is Iron Solomon, another battler who got me into watching battles. I've followed Iron Solomon ever since his jump-off battle when he faced off and defeated Thesaurus, his Fight Club battle where he defeated Jin, and his Underground Session battles where Iron Solomon reigns supreme, crushing opponent after opponent and making them look foolish with each bar. Solomon wouldn't taste defeat until he stepped up against Math Hoffa, another battler I've been following since I started. Iron Solomon and Murda Mook have the same problems, as they have yet to battle someone who can give them a serious run for their money, although Math Hoffa did demolish Iron Solomon with ease in their battle. Solomon's last battle to date was his battle against E.Ness, once again another one of Diddy's proteges from making the band. It's funny that both Mook and Iron battled someone associated with P. Diddy. Solomon claimed a shaky victory over E.Ness, but after that his battling days were done and he went off to focus on his music. Iron Solomon's strong suit is his performance. He's not the greatest lyricist, but he makes up for it with a clean delivery and an easy flow and a cadence that demands attention. During his amateur battles, Iron Solomon got by on jokes, and while that may have got him a name there, he quickly abandoned them when he reached mainstream audiences, although every now and then he'd say something that was corny. During the previously mentioned battle with E.Ness, Iron Solomon fired the first shot at Murda Mook.
To include Clips Math, No Can Do, X Fact, Thesaurus 2, Ill Mac. Loaded Lux, I add the total up and you dead last, right after J Mills and Mook's bitch ass.
Which brings us to this battle, which is a long time coming. Murda Mook, for all the hype that he gets, he's not the greatest rapper ever. He's not. All of his bars and rhymes are relatively simple. He's not on a level of a Bender or Arsenal in terms of intricate rhyme styles. However, Murda Mook is a brilliant strategist. In his first round, Mook is able to quickly and flawlessly disassemble Iron's entire arsenal in one scheme.
I didn't come here to talk a whole lot of popping tools and how many guns I'ma use. Solomon, I came here to strip every piece of integrity out of you and break you down to your last molecule. Now at first, it appeared to be a curse. These battle rap niggas taking shots at me, but then I got to see there was a gift inside it. Because now, everything you got to say to me has already been acknowledged. These niggas already know I play ball. They already know I went to college. They already heard about a math story that was clearly one-sided. They ran in the ground, I'm rough riding, but I've yet to drop an album shit. Thanks to these niggas, your whole arsenal is public knowledge. To be blatantly honest, I'm anxious to see what kind of fly shit you gonna pull out the closet.
Then he actually provides Iron with topics to address and disables that. This is way beyond smart because Mook is getting the crowd on his side while building a defense. Tony Stark once said that the best weapon is a weapon that you only have to fire once. In this case, the best weapon is the weapon you don't have to fire at all. Notice, Mook didn't diss Solomon yet, and already he's stripping him of his powers and explaining exactly how he's doing it. That's some genius battling. A good battler knows his strengths. A great battler knows his weaknesses. And for Mook to address all of his weaknesses right off the bat is proof positive that he put thought behind his bars. He continues.
But I'm gonna tell you a secret that most of us have been keeping. Nigga, you are tight roping a thin line between being funny and being corny.
And here we go. You see, I was going to review E.Ness versus Iron Solomon, but Murda Mook kind of already beat me to it.
I feel like I'm at the gym and there's this little kid that I'm boxing with who's about to piss his pants to get a chance to mix up mittens with Solomon. And I'm holding back because I know the fact is one good hit will demolish him. I even let him win a little to give the kid a good sense of accomplishment. Like, good job, Elliot! You really did good shit. When really I'm thinking, yo, breath smell like Bigfoot's dick.
Now, I don't know which part I'm more uncomfortable with. The fact that you thought it was clever to rap about a character that's on some fictional shit, or the fact that you thought it was cool to rap about a character that's fictional's dick. And then y'all mind should pose another question. If y'all ain't that tight, where would your face have to be in order to know what a nigga's dick smells like? See, what's up?
My thoughts exactly. And once again, Mook hasn't really dissed Solomon yet. He's just coming with facts. And in the hands of someone as boisterous and engaging as Mook, material like that is a gold mine. And proof positive that Mook has won the crowd over, he goes into his closing verse, which I like very much. And before I continue, I should say that Murda Mook was the one who originated the concept of the closer by shouting easy at the end of every round. Since then, several battlers started doing the same. Hitman Holla shouts ball game, a personal favorite of mine. Calico shouts landslide. Big T closes his rounds saying quiet. Surf shouts jersey, and K-Shine shouts, "Get that nigga right!" You like to...
As far as K-Shine goes, does he have the capability to say anything else besides "Get that racial slur, Rex"? Ah! Rex! Rex! Ah, yeah!
I had to do that one. Anyways, Murda Mook goes into his closing bars.
Now let this round conclude. You a fake Jew. You suck Bigfoot's dick. You a fraud. Man, this shit is incredible, cuz, but we can't blame him, because that's what that nose medicine does. I guarantee if Dave Chappelle and Rick James was right here professing it, cuz, they'll be telling him what? Cocaine? Easy, nigga.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
And the crowd shouted that out in all 4 rounds except for the last one.